Hi, Geminis. Rhonda here with your weekly reading. So glad to be here with you this Sunday. Um, and I hope you had a great week. Let's get started with your reading, okay? So for your first card, you got the Ace of Spring, which is all about it's time to take action and follow those dreams of yours, right? It's time to step up to the plate, time to get going, time to move forward, just in fearlessly, right? Just in a fearless way. Move forward. Okay. But you got a challenger for that this week, and that is the Keeper of the Scales as your challenger. And the Keeper of the Scales is a warning about, is a challenge to you to make sure that you're staying balanced, that you're not letting your ego, your self centeredness, other people, anything get you off balance. Like everything is going to fall into balance one way or another. Whether it's a good way or a bad way is up to you, right? So make sure that you're keeping yourself as you're moving forward, you're staying good and balanced in your energy. Make sure everything's moving along as it should. And for the next card, you got the Queen of Summer in reverse. And that is all about, not really listening to your heart and following your intuition. And when you're pursuing your dreams, that's like the most important thing you could do, right? Is really listen to what your heart's telling you and really listen to what your gut's telling you, right? And so it's important that you think about that this week. Really think about, you know, what is what is it that you want, not what somebody else wants, not what Joe Blow thinks you should do, but what do you want? What do you feel is in your alignment? What's going to balance for you, right? That's a lot about not letting other people sway that balance, right? So it goes right back to that balance card. And as a challenge, you do have the Eagle King. And the Eagle King is about, we tend to get too focused in on our own stuff, right? Like we end up putting blinders on and having very narrow vision. And the Eagle King is asking you to zoom out, like the eagle can fly so high and gets that bird's eye view, right? And see the bigger picture. Don't be so and again, this goes back to following your intuition in your heart, right? Sometimes we get so caught up in what others want or making other people happy that we are just so focused on that we can't see how our dreams can fit into the equation, right? And so yeah, the Eagle King is asking you to zoom out and let's look at it, the bigger picture, and how that dream can flow into the alignment for everybody and keep that balance, right? That balance between your happiness and everybody else's happiness too, right? Because you don't want to, blow people off, but at the same time, you do have to focus on what you really need in life. And so that's what he is asking you to do. And then you got the Queen of Spring in reverse, which goes right back to believing in yourself, right? If you're going to take action, it's time to take action on what you want, but you have to believe in you, right? I might believe in you. Your mom might believe in you. Your sister, your brother, your husband, your kids, whatever may believe in you. But if you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to get much. And also, it goes right back to balance as well, right? Finding that balance between life and work and home and dreams and goals and, right? And remembering that balance. So this goes right back to the Keeper of the Scales again, believing in yourself and having that faith in yourself, right? And then as a challenger for that, you got the Wise Woman of Wonderland, who I happen to like very much. That's an awesome picture, isn't it? The Wise Woman of Wonderland. And the Wise Woman of Wonderland is a really good card for this placement because she's about what have you allowed from somebody else or from yourself to talk you out of your own self-worth? What have you allowed to be your story, right? Because she's challenging you to look at that. In what ways have you convinced yourself that you're not worthy, or you're not good enough, or you're not pretty enough, or you're not skinny enough, or you're not whatever, all those things that we tell ourselves it's negative, right? And the Wise Woman of Wonderland is all about saying enough of that crap, right? She reminds you that you count. You know, you need to claim what you want and don't settle for less than what you deserve, because you matter and you're here for a reason, right? And when you hold back, then you are denying not just yourself, but you're denying the world of who you are, the beauty of you. And so that is the challenge of the Wise Woman of Wonderland, which I love her a lot. I like her, and I like her message a lot. Okay, and then for Healing with the Fairies, you got positive expectations. You've planted the seeds of manifestation with your positive thoughts and emotions, yet you may be discouraged occasionally because you aren't seeing immediate results. You start to have pessimistic thoughts and wonder whether your faith is unjustified. Hold on to your faith, though. Although your manifestation is taking longer than you'd hoped, it is coming for you. You certainly don't want to cancel or cloud your manifestation with miscreation that comes from negative thoughts. At your earliest convenience, go outside in nature. Even a backyard or small park will do. Mentally converse with your friends, the fairies. They're absolute experts at manifestation. Tell them about your doubts, fears, and disappointments, as well as your hopes and your dreams. Ask the fairies to help you release any negativity you may have and feel them surround you with healing, love, and light. And I think that's a beautiful card to go along with the Wise Woman of Wonderland too, right? Because especially when you're looking at keeping that balance and changing the negative thought patterns that we have told ourselves over and over and over again to make us not believe in ourselves, right? And maybe somebody told you that and you believed them, you know? But it's so positive expectations, but we can self-sabotage. If we're thinking, oh, I can't do this, I'm never going to be able to pull this off, you know, anything like that, any negative thoughts like that, is going to alter our manifestation. It's going to, what you give out, you get back, right? So really try to hone in on positive expectations and keeping that positivity and keeping that faith and keeping that balance and realizing that you do hold the power and you do count. Okay. And for your chakra card, you got a soul star card called Spiritual Development. The events of your life, past, present, and future, are coming together right now in ways that you can recognize. And as you release your grasp on time and space in your spiritual development, you will be able to see the connections even more easily. Enjoy this new perspective and allow it to bring you a new level of peace. Focus your attention and intention on the intimate and subtle relationships among all things. As you gaze at life's unfolding from this space of heightened awareness, allow your knowing to deepen your compassion for others. Scolasite is a crystal and jasmine leaf is the herb. And I think this card goes right back to the Eagle King too, right? Because it's asking you to look at it from a higher perspective, right? Take a look from that higher elevation. You know, when you look at, oh, okay, well, somebody told me I was stupid and worthless and couldn't do anything right. And because of that, I can't do anything right. So why bother trying, right? That's an example. If you then zoom out and start looking at it from a spiritual perspective, and you start realizing the past has now dictated the present, but are you going to allow that to dictate your future, right? And that's part of your spiritual development and your spiritual growth, and allowing those things to release those negative thoughts and release that negativity and start putting some positive attitude towards it, right? And so that is a beautiful card for you, I think. And another really great card for you I love is your intention card, which is Wealth of Joy. I find joy in every moment, every living being, in every form of creation. I recognize joy as my birthright and my desired state of being. May I be blessed with joy within and without. And ocean jasper is the stone, and tangerine is the essential oil. And I think that's a beautiful, as you're trying to move forward and you're trying to zoom out and you're trying to follow your heart and you're trying to start changing the dynamics of having a more positive thought. So bringing that joy in, right? That joy in all things. And I think that's a beautiful intention for you for the week. Okay, my Gemini friends, that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great week ahead. Remember how much I love you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.